Hey, how's it going? We're back. Hello. We're back in a very dark world, it looks like. I don't know what's going on with the game here. Timberborn. Well, let's try that Timberborn. Come on. There we go. Now there's the light on things. All right, we're back on a Sunday. Hope everybody's week has been okay. Mine was exceedingly busy, so yeah, we're just playing Timberborn here on Sunday instead of the usual Saturday, but you know what? That's okay. We've got plenty of things to do even in here. I want to work on this some more. Hopefully we'll get this tree farm set up. And we're going to work on our experimental power thing here. I don't even know if this will work. So we'll find out here eventually, hopefully. And we'll just work from there. See how things go. But hopefully everybody else had a nice week. We've got... Oops. There we go. We're going to have to run at 2-speed, I've found, because 3-speed is just not there anymore. They just don't have the optimization needed for it. So, let's see. Nope. That one goes there. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and build out all of our stuff here. Oh, we need this one. Why? Why does it always... I shouldn't be surprised. It just disappears. That's all right. We'll do that, and then I need a big long platform. Or, you know, just everything to disappear all at once. That's fine, too. Whatever. Come on. It just wants to disappear over and over. It's been one of those kind of weeks. Hope everybody else is having a good week. Like I said, mine was busy. Had family stuff yesterday, which, you know, you got to take care of the family stuff. That's important. 1, 2 here. 1, 2 here. 1, 2 here. There we go. We'll see if we can get ladders up for all of these. And we'll focus on them getting that built. There we go. Get you up there. Get all these connected in. And hopefully that gives them enough space to get to a lot of this stuff. But I have a feeling it's going to take them a minute just to build this. And we have to keep going. There we go. Alright, they've got some stuff in there. We got to get them to finish up this layer here. There we go. How is this doing? These don't seem to want to create for some reason. I'm going to see if I can remove them. And we'll try again. But we'll face them this way. Instead of where they rely on the other ones, we'll have them where they just are there. There we go. And some of these are in, which is good. Do I need a... I almost feel like I shouldn't need a bottom layer here because I don't think there's a bottom layer on many of these. No, there's not, and it works just fine. I don't know if anybody else has experienced it, but it feels very random when things want to work or not work. Especially the dirt blocks. It's just like, well, today we're going to allow you to do that. Other days, not so much. There we go. We'll build those out so they can get those other ones built in. Okay, they built in one. What about down below here on this level? If we were to say, get rid of these, and then we put 2 blocks in, One there, and then turn them around and go the other way. That should be fine. And then here, can I... It's the same spot with those three spaces. There we go. We'll see if those go in. From here, we'll go out this way, out this way, and then can I come back and put those in? It looks like it. We'll see what actually fills out. There's probably a ton of calculations going on for builders at the moment. Holy cow. Look at them go. They're flooding everywhere. What about over here? They're still working their way up over here. Let's see. Maybe I should put a couple of storages over here. Help things out, you know? Let's see. Here we go. Let's do a couple of piles. Might go down to 1 speed for just a minute here. There we go. We'll get logs coming in. We'll get metal bricks coming in. We'll get planks coming in. And then I think we'll just need a warehouse with gears for some of the other stuff. Warehouse. Let's do warehouse. I don't want to use this because I might end up needing that. So let's do that, and then maybe another pile. There we go. And that should be everything that I think they need over here. We'll check again here in a minute, but it's planks. What do I need to make one of these? Treated planks. Okay, so planks, blocks. This is treated planks. Oh, and I will, of course, need dirt. A whole bunch of dirt coming in. Let's get all these prioritized so that we know they've always got something over here to build with. There we go. Now, with as many builders as I have, it could very well still take quite a while to get all that done because they will probably run right through all of that stuff. However, we've got some possibility up here of things that we could do. Let's see. If we were to say, put down some terrain blocks right over the middle of this, or around the middle of this, maybe? Well, I can't quite do that yet. There we go. Besides, that's not nearly large enough. We need one there, and then it needs to go 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and then here. There we go. There we go. Okay. We're getting some stuff done. This doesn't seem to want to go in, but that's okay. We've already fixed some of the other ones. We can fix other ones. Let's get those in. We will get these in and see if that will allow us to fill all that in. And then here, we need the connector pieces. Maybe, if it'll let us connect. There we go. It had to think about it. It's like, oh, well, I guess that's not against the rules. The dirt rules. Dirt rules there, and There we go. We'll have them get all that in. Then we'll come back to that. Let's check out how our tower's doing over here. Oh, there we go. It's going in. They're getting stuff taken care of. Then we've got a third large-scale project going on over here, which... are we cutting these trees out? Is that what we're trying to do here? Mark tree cutting. Sure, that can be cut. This can also be cut. These can be cut. We'll cut all these on the way. There we go. Somehow I don't have a lot of fermented cassavas. That's too bad. Let's see. This, actually, where does this need to go? There are 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks between these. What it looks like. 2 and 2. So I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here is where it needs to go. I will just mark that to remove, so hopefully I remember where it's at. I wouldn't guarantee it, though. That one right there. There we go. Got all of our red... Maybe I should dye all of science green, although I don't think I have any other just like science huts. What are you? You're green, but you're canola oil. Let's see. We're finally getting some water, though. Or finally getting some stuff done. Feels like they're loading properly now. I don't think I need those. Are we out of dirt or are we out of road? There we go. Where we're going, we may need roads. There we go. We'll connect all this in here one way or another. Oh, not high enough. 1, 2, there we go. I don't know why that one went that way, but okay. I'm not going to argue with it. Some of these... It's definitely got some weird dirt rules, and I don't know why they're so odd. There we go. They feel very arbitrary sometimes. Okay, they're getting stuff in down here. Good. But I'd also like them to build this out so that they could keep going. Let's see. The next one needs to be... Maybe that goes there. That's underneath. Maybe up here? Yeah, I think that's where that went. We're looking good there. Check, check. Is my mic on? Yeah, it is. Okay. Sound is coming through all right, hopefully for everybody. Let's see, metal platforms. You can go there. Continue our scaffolding. 1, 2, there, 1, 2, there, 1, 2, there, 1, 2. Nope, it'll have to be on the next one. Which we've probably got to take a lot of this out anyways, so let's go ahead and plan to do that. And we'll have to take all of this out of there. And we'll have to take probably some of that. So that'll be good. But we should have plenty of beavers to build things, that's for sure. We've actually got 45 more that we could be using to build even more stuff. Are we low on anything? Building lacks materials. Okay. Well, that's the cassavas, which we were kind of aware of. And this is the berry pies, the wheat flour. What's going on with the wheat flour? I guess they're trying. Let's get some stuff delivered to them so they can get more wheat flour. And if it comes down to it, we'll switch over the cattail flour. In fact, we might do that for just a bit. Wheat flour, prioritize, get that built up. Because there's a couple of different things that need wheat flour, and I don't know if I've got... Do I have wheat flour stored over here? Canola oil. Yeah, I do. Okay. There we go. All right. So far, so good. And then I have plenty of bots. So I had to go through and see... Oh, I still have scientific projects. Do I have any that aren't unlocked? Emergency drill. Don't need to know about any of those. Okay. What is this? Catalyst? We having troubles with catalyst? I think we're having trouble with catalyst because we're having trouble with extract. Are we having trouble with extract because we're having trouble with bad water? Much? We have 2.2k of bad water. Where's everybody bringing in the bad water? There's a whole bunch right here. Let's prioritize getting these out of here, guys. Maybe I should add a stop right here instead of here. It'll be okay. They should have plenty in there. They just need to get it over here across the map. There we go. Now it's starting to fill back up, which means these ought to be filling up. Yep. We have enough haulers. We can prioritize a bunch of stuff. There we go. In fact, we've got enough beavers that we could do more haulers if we wanted to. Let's do all of that, and we'll get some more haulers in there. There we go. All right, they've got more of this done. They've got all of that done. Nice. Let's put these in. Those in. Those in. That, and this. I don't know that we need those crossbars there, but hopefully that should be okay. Did that fill in all the holes? It seemed to have filled in all the holes. Okay. Good. So we can probably go ahead and put in the support around the column here. Same thing over here. Same thing there. And then we can do the same thing here. Maybe. There we go. Yep. Now they got plenty to do again. How's the power source? Well, this is pretty much set and ready to go. Or at least this section is. We can probably put one here. So we know that's going to get covered up. And then we need to actually close these since they've already been built. There we go. Can I go back to 2? I know it's night and all, but hopefully 2 speed doesn't destroy everything. You never know. We'll get those built, though. Let's say we want this taken care of. There we go. How are the trees coming along? Wow. Even 2 speed is having some trouble. You there. Is it that we just... No, we have plenty of space for logs. I don't know... Where are you at? You must be... having troubles dropping off logs. That's okay. Goodness. Every once in a while, the frame rate just absolutely tanks. And it looks like I might have to build out a wall here. So we'll go ahead. We know that wall is going to have to just go all the way up. No denying it. So let's go ahead, build that in there, and then we'll build the remnants of where these things are at, maybe later. I guess that they can't do that, so that's fine. There we go. They're starting to build out there. What are these? Prioritized by haulers. Maybe we don't have enough haulers, or are we just low on treated... We're not low on treated planks. We can switch you to bots. You to bots. Do I still need dynamite? Yeah, probably. We can make them bots, though. That way, instead of the bots just standing around doing nothing, we can have the bots building stuff for us. They're obviously working on filling up our horizontal flywheel, too. So that'll be nice. Do I need to get some bad water saved over here? Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Bad water coming in. What is this? Oh, that's for the extract. Can't just prioritize everything. I guess I don't need that. Alright, somehow we have even more bots and beavers now. I'm not 100% sure how you take away 10 bots and suddenly you have 20 more. But you know what? We're just gonna do what we can do. For instance, let's get 2 more of these in there. And we'll set them up for this. We'll get 10 of them moving stuff around for us. There we go. That'll take care of that. Storage. Just get him a medium pile for down here. And logs going out. Don't prioritize that. Prioritize the pile. There we go. How's this looking? Not bad. They're getting through stuff. I didn't figure they would be able to do this stuff in the middle until the very end. Do. How's this? Looks good. Let's go ahead and put in the support ring here. There we go. Can go. We can get to those. These can go in. Got all of those in, so those can go. Those can go. That can go. Nope, I don't want those in quite yet until I get the ones below it. Although it probably won't make too much of a difference. But we'll wait it out anyway. This... Where does this connect to? If I can take these out of there and just have them walk straight over to this... Let's make sure that gets done. Then I can take out this and we can put in the water dump here and just see what happens. How's this going? Well, they've got a good portion of it done. They just got to build more down here. Do. Let's go here, and then the next one... There. Okay. It won't be quite the same. I think we'll need a 2, since that's down 1. Let's see how 2 holds up for a bit. Till it gets to be too much again. I just don't want to do this whole thing at 1 speed. There we go. All right. There's that, that, and that. Roll that in there. Howdy! How are you doing? There we go. Everything there is looking pretty good. A lot of people bringing in a lot of stuff. Well, we're making a couple of different things. We've got what I can only classify as some kind of experimental power source here. That's using turbines and a very snaking compressed path. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if it'll work or not. It may not. And then we're making a tree farm over here, a vertical tree farm. As we go, it's going pretty well. And then we're also making a huge aqueduct over here. Those are the 3 big ones at the moment. We do have a fourth kind of smaller one that's trying to clean out all these ruins in what looks like it was a city at one time, but we're not making it very far in that yet. So hopefully our resources hold out. How is this doing? We're making pies. At least we're making some pies. I feel like we need more of these, though. %60 Sky Blight is our next challenge. Let's see. Our next Sky Blight. Ooh, Sky Blight. That one's rough. I don't know if you've seen the weather mods yet, but that one's kinda on the rough side. Let's do... Do I have coffee? Coffee. I know I have coffee. I put coffee in over here, I believe. Yeah. Now do mods. Well, it's okay. Skyblight. It's an interesting mod. I'm hoping that they add something similar in-game, where they give you more weather options than just the 3 basic ones. It would be cool. Grist mills. Well, let's... do grist mills side by side. There we go. How's this going? Our flywheel here is spinning up. Are those not marked cut? Or maybe they just haven't got to them yet. No, they just haven't got to them. May you suggest? Well, I mean, you can always suggest. I don't always take suggestions, but you're free to suggest. There we go. Looks like they've cleared that way for me. Let's see if they'll clear this one. Boom under the gristmill. I do have a couple of those spread out here. In fact, I think, yeah, this one right here is actually underneath the road that goes over to our explosive factories. And then we've got... Ooh, I need to set these for bots because I've got extra bots. They're all connected in here. In fact, I think that's the way I connected these too. Let's do wheat, cattail. That should be plenty. At least I would hope that would be plenty of flour. There's only 320 beavers. That's probably a little overkill for it, but that'll be okay. What do we have in the way of dynamite? We have a lot of dynamite. Flatten all this out, or I could come over here. No, we've got wheat. Corn and wheat. Suppose I could put some... Do I have extra wheat that I need? Wheat? Yeah. Set this one over here back to cattail, though. There we go. We're still doing... Not making enough pies. I feel like my beavers are eating all the pies. What is this? Oh, maple syrup. For the pies, I believe. No? What's maple syrup for? The maple pastries. which we never get enough of, so... Let's take out all those. See what we can come up with. Plenty of maple syrup, just pies and cassavas. Maple pastries. Do I have a field of cassavas? No, not really. Efficient. Well, we could do an efficient down here. Maybe a couple more there. We can put some of our bots to work. Bot and there. There we go. Set for bots. Set for bots. And then we'll do cassavas. I bet we're just low on cassavas. Yep. Plant. We're always low on cassavas. I don't know why the beavers go through those so quickly. That should be fine. Oh, and then I should probably put some beehives in here too. Beehives. Do. One there. We'll get all this place covered. One way or another. There we go. And since there's only bots going to be up here, theoretically, well, there might be a couple of haulers, but that's okay. Yeah, guys down here not doing anything. I should probably fix that, shouldn't I? You can go that way. You can go this way. There we go. Hopefully that fixes the cassava problem. I didn't fix the actual not in range problem, though. Alright, on cattail, you're trying to keep up on wheat flour. That's fine. Do we have actual wheat? We have some. How are we doing on our projects? This is going surprisingly well. We need them to build out just a little farther, though. Grab you. And I missed. I missed. It happens. There we go. One, two. There you go. 1, 2. 2, 1, 2. Nope. go. Looks. There we go. Up we go. We're almost there. We're running low on anything. Nothing we weren't already running low on. So we've just got to kind of wait for the beavers to get to it. And... there. Grab you. Nope. Grab one of you. There we go. That's probably too long, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. It will work just fine for what we need it to work for. Boy, I wish this 3-speed would work at this level, but it just doesn't. That's okay. We'll get it all figured out here eventually. Bunch of L's. Okay. That's probably everything they need for that. Until we can get this next layer in. What are they doing over here? They have most of it done. Nice. All right. Let's get these put in there. Do the middle bricks. Oh, looks like that goes there. That goes there. Oh, there's one there. And can I fill in? Should be able to fill in a good deal of these. There we go. That all goes in. That all goes in. This is in. There we go. This needs to go. I think Weaver just fell off the side there. Let's get the landscaping in here. Oh, have them pick that up. Sure, why not? There we go. They're moving along. Have they cleared this out yet? Oh, thank goodness. Let's see. I need one of these. Nope, not two of them in a row, though. We need pillars upwards. Not that far upwards. Do I need one more down? I think we need one more down. Yep. I needed yet one more down. Do. Maybe. Just maybe. There we go. And cover them up. There we go. Another section. Put you here at the end. Do I need to put you on something? It looks like I have to extend you on something. There's that. And that. And grab a pathway out. Getting some bad water moved around here. I should have... One of these days, I will remember to get the mod that lets you put more zip lines connected to these. Extract seems extra difficult to come by. I have plenty of places for extract, though. Good. These guys are getting through this pretty fast tonight. Unlike last week, it took them forever to get through it. Remember if I need that or not. I don't think I do. Oops. They're probably going to have to do that from the bottom anyway. Random hole there. We'll see if they can fill that all in. Road goes out. Road goes out. Road goes out. Road goes out. Oh, this one can go in. And we'll drop in. Where's our water dump? Fluid dump? Right on top there. There we go. We'll see how well this holds water and gets things green. Those are large. That's going all right. We can put some more of this ground on there. I think that'll work out. Now we just gotta wait for them to build all of this infrastructure here. You know, we can go ahead and start filling in this part too. Give them all something to do so we don't have so many beavers just sitting around doing nothing. They've got plenty of stuff to do. If the game can handle it. That's usually the trick. While we wait, we'll fill in all this. There we go. All right. right. That'll give them plenty to do today, I suppose. In fact, they're already getting some of this in there, which is nice. They've got the stairs. Seem to all be headed home, even though it's time to work. Well, let's see. Do I need more haulers or do I need more builders? I feel like we need more builders. When in doubt, more builders. Am I low on anything? Actually, my dirt is going down. So, let's go ahead, plan for another one of these. Oh, road is there. My dirt excavator can't excavate a dirt road. There's that. These gotta go out of here. Need another one of these. And then we'll simply put the stairs here. Connect that in. And we'll do the charging stations that we had there. Right here. There we go. We'll set those as slightly more important too, so they actually get built in a timely fashion. Oh, look at them. They're doing that one too. How's my overhang over here? The pillar's going upwards. That's what we wanted to see, right? Alright, we got cassavas. Tons of cassavas. That. Is that too far? That's one too far. That, and that'll do. And we'll plant cassavas over here, too. See, we could have did the tree farm the exact same way over here, or leveled all this out and did a tree farm in a huge area, but that's not nearly as interesting, I don't think, as doing a vertical one. Just because. And we'll see how this works after they get some of their stuff in there. They're still working their way all the way over on that. However, I can probably go ahead and put in this as well. I think I need some here, maybe. That, and then do this. And theoretically, that's everything marked out. Morning. Oh, hey, Kudzen. Be out and about. Well, enjoy your day out. It's important that you always enjoy what you're doing. So, hopefully it's a nice day out and the weather's nice. There we go. We're getting stuff built now. And this needs to be run by bots, or else we're going to have a bunch of injured. Had a good week? This week be busy. Well, I don't know. This week has the machina to be a busy week, but I don't know if it's going to follow through with it. It might just be an easier week. I'm taking Friday off to get some stuff taken care of, so it's possible that it might be an easier week. But, like in true fashion, I already planned myself out way too much stuff, so there is that, of course. How about your week? Is it going to be all busy? Or anybody's week out there, really? Grief. Do I have any workers that aren't building anything currently? Oh, well, nobody's building anything because they're all asleep. Got my tea, but I had a soda earlier, so might be too much caffeine. Oh, here we go. How's the lag hitting? Or I guess the frame rate drop. How's that doing? Got back from my epic travels to do wedding planning, only for the boss to be all grumpy. He issued me a bunch of tasks, started doing them, only for him to cancel what I was doing to do something else. That is the story of my life with my job now. After I got my recent promotion, my job is whatever the bosses need me to do at that particular moment. And sometimes it's the same thing, sometimes it's conflicting things. So you just kind of, I've just kind of been rolling with it, whatever they've got. There we go. Dirt's going in. After which you probably got mad at me for not completing a month's worth of work in a morning. Or in the 2 days I was doing urgent tasks. Yeah, that sounds familiar as well. Lately, that's just been bosses in a nutshell. There we go. Once they've got all this in, then we can start working backwards from everything else. We're almost done over here, though, which I am very glad to see. In fact, the one almost covers the whole thing. We'll put a second one in down here, though. But now that it's green all the time, we can. Thinks I'm at work, not working at all day, despite being the fastest worker in the company. The other guy took 2 weeks, 2 to 3 for. Yeah. I know that feeling. I do wonder sometimes about how people get to keep their jobs some days, because they just seem like they don't want to take care of what needs taken care of, if that makes sense. Let's see. How am I going to do this? Got to get these up on the side here, because I foolishly did not think about that. Although, can I put them underneath here? No, no, I cannot. I cannot put them underneath there. That's okay. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-ba-ba-da-dow. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Go down to the bottom floor here. Remove our roads. We don't need them. There we go. Road into this one. Then we'll come outside. Do-do-do-do. Around the tower. And there. We'll put those in there for now. Let's see. If I do that, I can still get most of it. I do that. There we go. Plant and oak. Well, that's not what I wanted to see, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That's fine. It's fine. Feeling my response to FW's pay has only gone up a little. Pension in 6 months. Nice. I'm not available for my pension in a very long while. Do this. Actually, do the shorter one. Okay. The shorter one. Put you here. And then we do the same thing over here. Oh, already got that, so we do. Nope. I want that there eventually. Okay, it does not want to let me choose that, but that's fine. I don't care. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. Take that off of there. This off of there. This off of there. Science is still going down. What is costing me so much science? Probably some of my science tasks. Let's go check. 1.4K per day. Let's turn you off for just a bit. Do I have anything else? Nope. I need to build up some science. Let's get those overhangs. I'll still have to work, but at least I won't be working here anymore. 28 years at one place. Whew. That's rare anymore. You don't see people working at the one place for that long anymore. Usually they're gone fairly quickly. Oh, that's why. I didn't put it over the right one. A couple of years at most. Okay, well, we'll do the 10. 10. There we go. And we'll have to fix this once these are closed in. Whew. Last person I heard that worked anything like that was my grandfather. And he worked at the same place for, I think, 65 years. He was in the army, got out of the army, and then immediately went to the work at this place, and he worked there literally the rest of his life. They don't need to be coming down here. Do. I don't know. I'm not sure I could work at a place for that long. I'm not sure I could stand the same people that long. Just finished a map that I think was a finalist from the map contest called Badwater Burrows. Really, a finalist? What was cool about it? Have a lot of caves and stuff. There we go. There we go. Caves, covered bad water sources. Enough resources to get you started. That's not bad. I didn't see who won the map contest this time. I think one of the last ones that won was the Craters one, I think. Not 100% sure on that, but I think it did at one time. Good and bad water mixing. They have different maps for different sizes. Oh, that's neat. I would love to be able to fill out full large size maps like this one. But in all honesty, I don't think the game could handle it. I'm already having to play at 1 speed because 2 is just not having it. I'm on 2 during the evenings, but when they're building during the day, I have to go down to 1 speed or else it's not going anywhere. There was a mod. Did I turn that mod on? No. That I tried to use earlier to determine where some of the lag was from, but I don't have it on now. It was like, what was it called? Some kind of something in testing or something like that that would tell you where all your frames were going. I mean to say, there were multiple winners. Oh, that's neat. I'm glad they did multiple winners this time, or last time. I don't know who won what, really. Okay, this is all looking good. Oh, okay. Different winners for different sizes. Yeah. There's some neat ones. Did Anthill win anything? It was pretty popular. And I don't think it needed any mods to be able to play it. But I could be wrong. This guy... Oh, we're back on the day cycle. That guy's not doing anything, so let's move you. Nope. You. Over to here. And that can go. One, 2, 3, 4. So it needs to go here. Right where that tree is at. That's gotta go. Marked all those? Yep, I sure did. I gotta admit, that looks really nice. I don't know how useful it'll be, but it looks really nice. 95% monsoon, lasts 4 days. We can live with the monsoon. We'll be fine. No issues there whatsoever. Now we just have to finish this layer off, and then we can start on the next layer. I don't need that one. There we go. Yep. We'll make these bots. We'll make these bots for now. Not that we need them to be bots, but you never know. There we go. How are we doing dirt-wise? Dirt, we're still going down. Supply 800. Does this not have... Oh, it doesn't have any logs in it. Somebody come put some logs in it, please. No logs there. Okay, well, that's probably why I'm not getting as much power. That's fine, just put logs in it. Just because it's suspended doesn't mean you don't need to put logs in it. Hopefully these will work a little bit better after that. Because we're going to need a ton of dirt here. $1,200, $1,600, so I ought to be able to put one more in here. At least. In fact, we might do this. 1, 2, right up to where we need it to be. Set them for bots. Hopefully that'll be enough power. so much scaffolding. 3 at night. It's a little choppy at 3 during the evening when they're all off of work, but it definitely could be worse. Let's get some of these in here, people. I want to get this completed. Not sure how I'm going to get down to this next layer. I don't see an open space. Oh, there's one way over here. We may have to cut our way around. Monsoon. There we go. Cut trees. All of these. All of those. All of those. There we go. Need to cut that anymore. Are those? Don't really care about any of those. That, or it's sure thinking about it. There we go. Come on. Okay. Holler. 10. There we go. Make it slightly more important. So maybe they can keep some of these filled. We've got logs. We've got planks. Metal blocks. Am I just out of metal blocks? No. What about treated planks? No, I'm not. Dirt, though. I've got. Where are those guys going with dirt? Alright, the next guy that comes in here and picks up dirt. Follow him. Strange that a bot's picking up dirt. Can't get to this anymore. So, let's not worry about cutting any of these. We'll just leave them up. There we go. Couple of areas left, and that's really it. There. Take all this out of there. I still have no idea whether this actually helps frame rate or it just used to and they fixed whatever causes the problem with it. None of that. None of that. Cut. All of this. I wonder. The next floor up is the same way. You go in here and here. Actually, No, I can't sneak him under there because I got to build up farther. So we'll just do this. You go there. You go there. Rebuild the ladders here in a bit. Let's plant oak. That'll let me plant them everywhere. Pretty much. It's like there's some limitations, but pretty much everywhere. Put them here. Why not? Yeah, that's okay. About this. How are they doing up here? They're about to finish. Yay! The tree form basic structure is almost done. Means I can take out some of this stuff over the top of it. They shouldn't need it. No. This, yes. Oops, missed that. There we go. Let's go down the edge here. Edge here, maybe? There we go. Take out a lot of these roads in the middle. Here we go. Landscaping. Do this. Stairs. Turny stairs. There we go. All right. Well, we'll let them build that for a while. That project's almost done. This project's got a ways to go, it looks like. Unless I just keep taking out the tree that I need to take out, which is what I probably should do anyway. And then our power project has got quite a ways to go. But it looks like the scaffolding phase is in, so at least that's good. Now we just have to wait for some of this stuff to get done. What's my dirt at? My dirt is about half of where we started, which worries me a little. But the first giant wall is in. But we've got a whole bunch of walls left to do. Pulling in dirt here. Yeah. I would like to get to these in sooner rather than later. So let's do that. Let's plan to take these out. These might need to move down farther. But I definitely don't want to run out of dirt. Okay, we're just waiting on builds. Suppose we could do this. See what they can and can't get in. That. There we go. Hey! What's up, Javik? Javik? Sorry. Added an R there. I do that every once in a while. I'm not sure why. Maybe I'm thinking of Jarvis. How's your evening going? We're getting some stuff done over here. Sort of. Just finished my D&D game. Hey, there you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. There we go. Well, we're trying to get our tree farm in. We finally got the base built. As you can tell, it's a weird parking garage looking thing, but it's going. There we go. Homebrew World started writing a book. Giant space octopus? Like, what's her name? Shumagorath. That's what I was thinking. Go on, shoo, out of there. We need to build some more stuff. There we go. Not on purpose, but I totally forgot about. I think I was watching something on him the other day. That's why that came to mind. Something along the lines of, I think... Builder's Hut... I think I was reading that Beast Boy can turn into him, along with a whole bunch of other, like, super powerful beasts from the comics. No, it wasn't Beast Boy. What's the DC equivalent to Shumagorath? I don't remember. They both have giant octopus things. It's a very popular thing. But done well, you know, you can have a very interesting character, because you can make them just basically mindless beasts, or you can make them, you know, super calculating, and they just happen to be an octopus. There we go. Once they finish that... Okay, so it comes down here. And then I gotta figure out the next place it'll come down. Oh, I'm on pause. Never gonna get anything done that way. Let's speed through the evening. And you just came back, got a natural 20 persuasion check. Told it to go away. Have to honor the natural... Yep. The natural 20s. I wonder, though, could you theoretically still honor the natural 20, but have him somehow be persuaded and not go away. What happened to all of my trees here? So why am I not cutting all these trees? Okay. That's where most of my logs are at the moment. What in the world? Ah well, rain's coming in. It'll be okay. What is the DC? The DC... Wait, the DC one wasn't a space octopus. It was a space starfish, I think. On the screen, this thing has a taste for the radiation it found, so it'll be following them. Well, see? The natural 20. It persuaded them, but not persuaded them enough. They are in space. Well, I mean, yeah, that's where most space octopuses are, aren't they? That is a bit important. You know, isn't space full of radiation? Is it just like the one particular type of radiation? It's just big into radiation, maybe. Ah, the type. There you go. Sounds fun. Okay. Can I go ahead and start on the other end? 1.3. It sounds like it's very fun. I've had rough times with it, but I know plenty of people that have had very good times with it, so... Let's see, so this has to come this way and down. So, if I put a line here... And then, of course, it's going to have to switch direction, but we need one of those. Oop, don't want to miss one. That would be a pain to come back and fix, wouldn't it? There we go. We're doing this modern style with all turbines. This needs to go. That goes there, and comes around, and then out, and then around again. Comes around, turns around, goes back down here, goes over this way. As long as it's all one big line that's connected, it ought to be okay. Whether I get it completely right or not. Nope. One of these. There we go. How's the dirt doing? It's still low and still decreasing at a rapid rate. We might have to start a whole nother dirt area. Hey, our pies are going up. We actually have pies. And maple pastries. All right. Good job, guys. Do. Trees. We could come down here and get some more trees, though. So many places that need the trees removed, and yet somehow we're still struggling for trees. There we go. Looks good. Okay. Do we get our cassavas? Yeah, we filled up the cassavas finally. All right. Everything is going up in the food except for the grilled spatterdock. Where's all our spatterdock at? Guess we're still growing some there. We have some here? I have tons of spatterdock. Are we just not grilling it up? What do we got? Chestnuts, spatterdock, potatoes. What's with the spatterdock? Oh, our spatterdock guy is asleep. That would be why. Hey, look at that. All done. Now we just have to get in all of the infrastructure. There we go. Trees. Oak. There we go. I don't think I need those roads. We'll figure out how to get them all up there in a minute. This is the least of my concerns. And I could just do this. Yeah, that'll work. Why not? Okay, well, that should bring in some trees when it gets running, which is fine. We'll leave that there. How are we doing on this weird power source thing? Got plenty to build here. I've got 35 builders. Not a lot of dirt, though. Which I don't know why we don't have a lot of dirt. We seem to have a lot of dirt actually in the things. Can we get some people to come by and just empty these out for us? Maybe that'll help? we'll keep an eye on the dirt. Can we go 2 for just a minute and see if it'll hold up? Now that we're not building this, maybe we'll get some frames back. Maybe, just maybe. Okay, but we're going to be building this again. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We go. Well, it's getting there. Slowly but surely, it is getting there. And then, do I have enough to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I can build another one. Nice. What's that? Did you guys hear that? Maybe that was something in the other room. There we go. Grab you. Grab you. Grab. Do. I mean, I could go all the way off the map with this, or we could just dump it in this river here. Then again, it's been a while since I've seen a bad tide, so we'll see how that goes. You know what? Let's say these are fairly important, because I would like to get all this stuff in. Nope. Dirt is still going down. Goodness. Let's get these built. You guys have anything? Not really. You can go. You can go. You can go. Any other... Nope. Where would another nice empty area be for excavating? Oh, you guys are done. Okay. Couple of trees up here we can grab. I guess we could turn this place into something. Let's go. Landscaping. Do I have a decent amount of extract? Probably not. No, not really. Double dynamite. Do. Take out all of you. Take out all of you. We'll have to do doubles and then... blow up one more. There we go. Singles even. Do. That one goes. Get there. There we go. That should be enough. Once that area is cleared out, we'll put in some more dirt excavators. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 excavators you would think would be enough to make just about anything, but I guess that's not quite the case. Sometimes more extreme buildings need a little bit more research or resource gathering, I guess. We'll let them work on that for just a bit, though. It's not the most super rushed kind of thing. This might be the last large-scale project that we have. This one, maybe? Like I said, we might just put it so it ends here in the river. And I don't know if I'll do it to all of them. I just wanted to do this one. For sure. But we'll see. We'll see what the time brings. I mean, there's no road to it. Pretty sure that road goes right to there. Yes. Yes, it does. Maybe it's this one. Oh. The one below it. There we go. Let's do one more dirt block up here. Having weird pathing issues. Yeah, the path sometimes goes a little funky. It's kind of like the dirt blocks themselves. This one wasn't connected, but it was showing the icon above this for some reason. So it looked like this one was not connected, which was weird because it wasn't even built yet. But it's actually the one below it. So it wasn't a weird pathing issue as much as it was like just a weird icon issue. Do-do-do. Nope. You here. I have an idea. What we can use in all of those other spaces. What we'll do is, let's go back to this level. Maybe. Oh, monsoon incoming. It's okay. We've got it under control. Put it under there? No? Well, let me put it there. Okay, that's fine. We'll put it up here. And we'll do one here, and one here. And here, and here. Do. Ooh, I'm low on bots. We'll change all of these back. I don't particularly need these to be bots. There we go. But let's do trees first. Whatever we can get in. And then we do varying bushes. Trees and bushes. Do blueberries. Then dandelions. Dandelions. Well, I don't want to overdo what they haven't planted yet, but we'll do dandelions here. There's that. We'll come back to the other ones, and then we'll wait on this one. We'll do coffee on this level. Is that off by one? Oh, it's not. And oak. There we go. And then top level as well. Got a decent amount of that stuff in. Still a bit worried about dirt. We've got a lot of dirt to go. Then again, we're almost done with the big wall here, so hopefully that reduces some of our need for dirt. How are they doing over here? Let's set this as high priority, just so we can get it done. And then we can start building in dirt stuff over here. Where are my trees? Not bad. But once I get to those other areas in, I can probably eliminate something like this and fill it with trees. The Great Berry Patch here, I could probably fill with some trees. We're just definitely going to need some dirt because we're running out. And I don't quite want to run out yet. Let's do storage. Let's get a warehouse in here. Explosives. Extract. Oh, maybe. Extract. There we go. Coming in. Prioritize. Coming in. Prioritize. That'll take care of most of those. And construction site's big. Construction site big. There we go. Okay. Well, temporarily the dirt went back up when they weren't working on it. This I would like to be next so that they could get that done and in there. Looks like we're a little short on power. And now I have extra bots. It can't make up its mind what we're out of. All right. Well, bot. Population comes and goes, I guess. Those are still bots. You can be a bot. You can be a bot. There we go. How's this going? They're still working on the planting here. Well, they haven't got those in yet, so that's okay. Those they haven't started on. Well, I think we're just stuck in a waiting period here. We need to wait, see if they get this done. We need to wait to see if they're going to work on any more of this. In fact, the dirt has already gone back up when they're not focused on it, so that's not bad. Wait to see if they get that in there, and wait to see if they build this. So, we could try and run it on 2-speed for a bit. See if it really runs or if it just dies. Okay, it's better. It's definitely not running on 3-speed, that's for sure. Okay. These might not actually be needed. Just take them out of there, and then they can work on their own stuff. There we go. They're all coming back with the dynamite. All those little hard hats. That's set up as... yeah. Okay, somebody's taking it out. Good. Okay, a lot of those are out. This one didn't quite make it out, but that's okay. These need to come out of there. Come on, you can do it. It does not like me drawing a box. There we go. Alright, are all the upper ones in? Yeah, looks like all the upper ones are in. So, let's demolish that. Let's demolish this. Set those up for that. And now, we just have to wait for them to get that in there. There we go. Just got the one dynamite left there, I think. There we go. You're in my game on 3 times 8. Yeah. Optimization. I still say that's their number one thing before releasing it to 1.0. 240. Yep. Yep. It slows down right around 5 to 700 units for me. Map size does make a bit of a difference. You know what? I'm going to save just in case. Just in case blowing all of this up decides to blow my game up too. We can at least get back here. I don't want to exit. I want to save. Okay, I did save. All right, here we go. 1 speed. Detonate. There we go. 1 frame per minute is all we needed. That can go. Let's go ahead, get in the dynamite that we're going to need here. Sure, I missed that, but whatever. That can go there. These can all be very important. And then let's get steps up to get this last one. These need to probably be highest priority so they can get done. There we go. No, I didn't leave a hole there. There's supposed to be a hole there. They're building this up. They've almost got these walls in completely. My dirt is back up to 1.2. We may need these extras, we may not. Let's get the last layers of these up, though. Metal platforms. Do that and that. Grab you. It's always fun when you build 2 million. Yeah. You just build a ton of dirt blocks. That's the trick. It's all dirt blocks all the time. Nope, not that one. Remove that. And this. You know what? Let's leave that there so that they can fill that up. Googleplex? Something like that. Probably right around there. I forget how many that is. Dandelions. There we go. More dandelions. There we go. We're going to use all the space, just like we meant to. Do. There we go. Playing with power, and the little turbines are way better than the big wheels. The wheels take up 10 blocks and use like 4 over the water height. The turbine gets 20 blocks in the water and they generate almost... I kind of thought that the turbines... I think I've done similar math before and found that the turbines per space, yeah, were just better overall. But you have to make proper use of them. Fit here? No. Okay. I don't know why that tree doesn't fit there, but maybe it's the same on the other ones. So we've got a bush of that. We've got a bush of that. 4 wide chute of a river, 2 deep is perfect. Huh. Good to know the math. I've got a 1 wide channel for them, but I plan to be pumping a ton of forced water through there. What is out of energy? Are we having energy problems again? This is... energy crisis. Yeah, I want to know how it's going to work too. This is just a complete experiment for me, but that's okay. Sometimes it's okay to experiment. If it doesn't work out, well, that's fine too. Big wheels with these turbines. It's a good way to do it. So far, it's way better. Good. Good to know. I like that. See? We're testing some of this stuff out sometimes. If you don't test it out, you'll never know. Okay, draw the road there first. Whatever. That's fine. Get these chargers in. We'll get all of these chargers in. And now, I'll say that's very low. There we go. Is there somebody in here? No, I'd like somebody to be in here, please. Turn off some haulers. Maybe I went a little crazy with the haulers. There we go. Hey, there you were. You were hauling in that one. Oh, we still gotta wait for them to get over here, I guess. I don't know if we'll be able to take out this whole berry area, but it should be okay. My dirt is going back down again because it looks like they're back to working on this. So I might need to look into some more treated planks and just planks. Do. Do I need these? I feel like we've kind of overdone it with these. If I turn you into wheat, and then I get rid of you two, then we can do a couple more treated plank places. And then maybe just some plank places. There we go. My 2 big wheels running connected are getting 520 and 40 blocks. The same 40 blocks are getting 1,000. See? There you go. I like those little turbines. They do work well. You just have to set them up. Of course, you have to have the mod for them, too, so that makes a big difference. Yeah. Sometimes just getting all the stuff that you need. Where the heck is this person? They've been off since they got assigned to there. And then here, I've got giant fields of this over here. I feel like we might not need so many fields, or at least we can put in a couple more fields here. Are they working on this yet? That's not needed. Power mods are... Yeah, there's some cool stuff. I like this aqueducts one. It just looks really cool. I mean, I don't know 100% that I wouldn't just put all my stuff underground usually, but this sure does look cool, doesn't it? Now, if they would just give me a bad tide that we could test this out. A lot of mods in it. I do like lots of mods. They do affect the game performance just a little bit, but you know what? They add a lot to it. All right, let's get those built. Your grease? What's the grease issue here? Canola oil? Canola oil? You got a bunch of canola oil. Just get the canola oil. Okay. Stay still. Maybe they'll go a little bit faster? No. Of course not. That would be too easy. You might not get to finish digging out the city. Which, all in all, isn't terrible, but meh. There's something I would definitely like to see. So, if you've got one mine up and going, generally you don't need two. So, it'd be great if there are other things that you could place on there. The white paws let you put other things on there. Goodness. Do I actually need more beavers? No, I just need to turn off some of my other stuff. That's what I need to do. There's still 27 jobs? Yes. Actually, if I turn these two empties and this one off, it's 3 jobs. So, which they're all in this builder's hut. So, that's fine. We can take a hit on just a little building speed. So many builders anyway. There we go. Now they're getting all this stuff in there. We've got a heck of a way to go. I'm low on bots. What am I using bots that I could switch back? Low on bots. Low on bots. That's not the bots. This is the bots. That's not the bots. This is the bots. Okay. What silly things am I using bots for that I really don't need to use bots for? They're working on it. Actually, is it just that they're out of... I have 33 that are out of energy. That's my biggest issue. Do. If I didn't have 33 out of energy, that would make a big difference. What are these doing over here? They're doing all right. Maybe, just maybe, I should get another zipline place in here. And then they can zip over. We can do that. And we can put another one maybe here. Does that connect? That does not connect to anything. Oh, it does connect. Okay. That connects. And then we can even do one. Let me do one here. Yep. Let's tie all these together. There you go. What are we missing here? Gears? Really? Gears? Okay. Well, when I built this, I was having all sorts of issues with bad tides. And now that I've built this, since I built this whole thing, I don't think we've had a single bad tide. Oh, well. Guess that happens. There we go. Now things are getting planted. Let's make that slightly more priority. And then should be okay. For now. How am I doing? We're using that much bad water? We really are using that much bad water. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Rain. Think, is there an option to turn off the... Look at all those mods. Benchmark and optimizer. I think that was part of what we had. Let's see. White pause, more groups. White pause faction version 7. Is there a options for weather? Could have swore there was, but maybe not. Here we go. Well, we've got our tree thing built. We just need to get this built. Get that built. couple of small things. Is this full of power yet? No, it's getting there, though. Okay, they've got one there. They still need to build the middle one. I'm not sure what they're waiting on there. It's just logs. These are waiting on gears. Let's, Are any of these getting any gears? Where are all my gears going? Sure they're getting what they need. We should have plenty of haulers. Especially once the bots charge back up. There we go. Look at them all. Almost every one is full. Building this. No. Grab a road. Out of range? No. Oh. What's this one? Is it out of water? No. Everything green. Even down here. What do these cost? That's where all my gears are going. That and these, probably. No gears on those? Probably all going there. Tell you what, let's do that just a bit lower so they're not spending all my gears. Though, I don't know what else is using gears, though. Got all 8. Potato fields. One every 40 every hour. We'll see if that's enough to keep up. There we go. Now the bots are getting in control. Back to even. So everything that should have a, you know what? We can just do this. That should have a worker. As a worker. As far as I can tell. This is definitely now the major project. you, you, and you. We're down only 6 bots out of energy now. We should be making gears like crazy. We're not, though, for some reason. Let's check our scientific projects. All beavers per level. $245. I wonder if the bots share that. No, just the beavers. If that's the case, then that seems work efficiency. Carrying packs, movement speed. Okay, so that doesn't seem worth it, because most of those aren't stacked by that. Builder sledges. We could put that back on. Don't need any of those. All right. Increased carry capacity, so maybe they can get some of this done faster. Science mod. There is, it's just called Scientific Projects, and basically what it does is lets you spend your extra science on upgrades for the beavers. So you can do work efficiency, you can do like movement speed or builders, they can carry extra stuff. And then usually at the last level, you can up it even farther depending on how many levels you want to put it in there. But there's a couple of other ones. There's the weather one that goes with the weather. There's a couple of unique ones per faction, depending on which faction you're officially playing as. And then you can mess with your water strength and do some other neat stuff. But it's a pretty neat way to use up some extra science. Not sure why they're not building that. They should have scrap metal. They do. Do they have metal blocks? They do. Let's see if maybe we can get some focus on this. It's pretty useful. Okay, that was... Yeah, that one's definitely worth checking out. I think that would be another thing that they could do in the base game. Something to spend your science on after you're done with all your projects. There we go. Posture check. Ooh, I should sit up. I'm all slouched over. There we go. Oh, crack the back. And a hydrate. Thank you. Oh. Finishing off my tea for the evening. There we go. Now things are catching up. 10k of these points. Yeah. There are some streamers that I watch that I have a ton of points on. I just never redeem anything. don't know why, just never do. Go. What's this? Treated planks. Well, I'm gonna need some of those eventually. Should have 1, 2. Well, I need those 4 over here. Are they on... They're not quite on highest. So I don't know who's getting the gears, but it's not them. We could really use them to get the gears. Read it lurking. There you go. Well, I'm glad you chat here. I always appreciate it. Let's see. What do we have? I don't really need berries. How my pies doing? Did pies eventually fill up? I have grilled spatter duck, but I only have 88 of them for some reason. Pies. No, pies never did fill up. Are we just having trouble cooking pies? Berry filling, logs, wheat flour. We should have plenty of that. Fill them up. Not talk after... Yeah, I could see that. It's hours of just explaining everything. Yeah. I know exactly how that is. Oh, hey, they're finally building this. Yay. I usually keep my streams to about 3 hours. There are some exceptions here and there, but I usually keep them to about 3 hours. Outside of stream, I'm not usually the chattiest person anyway, so... You know what? Do I not have storage for them over here? Is that the issue? Spatter duck, cattail flower. Why do I have those? That doesn't feel right. Mushrooms. Algae. Okay, these are actually just the base. I have storage for berry pies. 36 up. That's okay. You don't annoy me. Trust me. I do enjoy having the people to talk to. I always appreciate when people speak in chat. Why? Okay. My bad water is going back up. That's what I wanted to see. I've never had to have more than 5 people in the bad water rig. Never needed that much bad water. Man. Well, the next stream, when we work on this might be the major thing that we work on. Possibly the only thing that we work on, really. And I'm not sure how we can speed it up anymore. We've already got quite a bit going on here. mention we're down sort of on beavers. Not a lot, but some. Like, we have 3 here that we could probably put in here. We've only got 1 bot that's out of energy, and he's already on his way over to get charged up. Why would the zipline take you somewhere slower if you are out of energy? That does not make much sense to me. There we go. Out of fuel? Are you out of fuel as well? No, that's a different guy. Don't we have some fuel down at the end here? Biofuel, yeah. Not much grease or catalyst. We got catalyst, biofuel potatoes. Let's switch you to catalyst for a bit. I think our biofuel is pretty much full. As for grease, let's get these filled up, and maybe that'll provide enough. Maybe. I don't know if 3 for 245 bots is quite enough, but, you know, if it's not, it's okay. Oh, look at that. We started getting some of those in there. Now we just need the gears for those. Head to bed. Keep dosing. Well, have a good evening. Always good to see you. And I think next time might be the last one on this colony. So, I don't know whether it'll be a Friday, a Saturday, or a Sunday stream, but we'll find out. Alright, let's get... I want to get all of this done. Here we go. Get all of these in here. Maybe by next time we'll actually get to use some of this tree farm. Maybe. We've got this to finish, and then we've got the 2 major marvels. It looks like we've got most of this stuff in, so it's going to need to fall down from this end and go this way. So let's set up for that. We'll put in... Do I need a platform here? No. Am I going to put one there anyway? Yes. It definitely won't hurt. Or at least it shouldn't. So, we need landscaping, dirt. Go over these, please. There we go. So that has to go this way. And then gotta put... No, I don't want any that aren't covered already. Do that, and then this. And it'll fall down here, snake through, and then go the other way. Here we can go ahead and cover up a lot of these. It's like the first 2 layers are pretty much done. There you go. it drops down here, which is fine. All right, that's in. And then this go in here like so. And then those need to finish up. Let's make this high importance so we know that it gets in there. This one too. There we go. So, out, and then over, and then this goes up, and it's dropping down here. Which means I can put another row here, just to kind of help guide it. Should do there. Oh, those got made, but there's nobody there to actually build them. Okay. Not bad. And here is just going to be trees. Oak. All the way across. Across there. Why not? And lumberjack. Wood. Actually, they're going to be here, so that's not the right place at all. Okay. Am I actually going to have to get more beavers? That's amazing. They've got a decent amount to build, though. Still got about 20 minutes. We'll see what they can get built in 20 minutes. It might be a whole bunch. It might be nothing. What are they working on? They're working on this over here. Let's find a builder, and we'll find out what they are working on. Oh, are we just down that much? Yeah, we are down that much. Must be a death wave or something. Or other buildings are coming on. Okay, there's a builder. Jojin. They're working on getting this built. Ah, I see. This has taken up more personnel than I had planned. But I think they're all builders that were missing, so not that big a deal. And maybe once we can reclaim some of our people that are going through the city here, that maybe, just maybe, we'll get a couple of beavers back here and there. Yeah, I don't know if we'll do anything with this city, but you never know. We definitely don't have a ton of planks or treated planks, though. How's our metal doing? Metal Scraps is okay. Blocks, not bad. We're trying to stay ahead on extract, but it's not working very well. They're getting most of these in. Okay. Treated planks coming in. Did I not put coming in on some of these? Coming in. Coming in. Although, I don't think these things require gears. Just logs and treated planks, right? Yeah. Logs, planks, and treated planks. So, logs, planks, treated planks. Oh, no, that's metal blocks. Okay, that's fine. If we need something for metal block, it'll be okay. Nothing to do in range, you don't say. You there have nothing to do in range? All right. Should all be set up to go. Not sure if I want to make this my thumbnail next week. This one again, or this here. And this looks really cool, but I don't know if we're going to finish that. And by finish, I mean go over to basically the edge of the map. I need some more. Do I need the logs, or can I just say demolish all this? I feel like I can just demolish all this and be okay. I don't have too much left that needs logs, as far as I can tell. There we go. This is done, so we can take those back. Plenty of wheat, plenty of cassavas, corn, potatoes. More potatoes than we'll ever need. Oh, good. They got their stuff in over here. Maybe they can use it to actually... build things across there. Oh, and look. This is all done, so I can go ahead and assign them. Those right there. Now we just gotta wait for them to finish those. Oh, you have nothing in range to do because I did not assign anything to this layer. Well, it's gonna be berries. Berries on the outer edge, through the center. Oh, well. Anywhere that it decides it doesn't want a tree. May do a berry? Will it not let me do any berries there? Huh. I don't know what's going on there, but okay. I guess it'll just be an empty spot. Plant. Berries. Berries. There we go. Do I need this many? Probably not. In fact, probably. Bots doing most of this. Let's go back to this. We'll make this a beaver-controlled area. Even if we're low on beavers. Because a lot of these we can turn off for just a bit. Because there's nothing for him to do here at the moment. It's all been planted. That's all been planted. You've got your dandelions. That floor is good to go. Guys, say you're paused. Oh, that's from below. Nothing much going on there. Should be a regular. You should be a regular. Don't need that. Don't need that. Paused? No, you were paused and I accidentally unpaused you. Don't really need any of these until all the stuff grows up. You're still planting, which is fine. Yeah, I don't know why I can't go there, but okay. And you guys are fine. Oh, I can go ahead and put in this out. Yes. 2 there. And get 2 here. Plant trees, and there we go. Well, we finally got this done this time. Hopefully it'll come in handy here before the end. We've made progress on our weird power thing that we've got going on. We've got still a decent amount to do, so that'll be one of the last projects they work on next time. And then we've still got the 2 big, what are these? The well-being. Well, we've got a couple of well-being things that we can put in. Along with the big monuments, we can try and get those in as well. If we do, great. If we don't, well, that's fine too. We'll continue to work on cleaning out the metal city, but I don't know that we'll use it. It might just end up being an abandoned city. we'll continue on our aqueduct. We'll get it as far as we can get it next time. But I think next time we are going to wrap up our work on this colony. So just want to say thank you very much for stopping by and hope to see you next time. Bye.